This bike's in primo shape. Anybody that wants a piece of Prappy. Today, I'm with Prappy the Clown. Today's so special. You're jumping out of an airplane today, buddy. Oh man, I'm not doing it, you're doing it. But we're on our way right now. We're gonna meet up with Mizziel, the lovely Mizziel. We're going to Skydive Paris, where Mizziel is kind of hosting an event. So we're running a little bit late. Let's just hop on the bikes, dude, and beeline it for Paris, man. Let's get on these airplanes. All right, next stop, Paris. Like not Paris, France, Paris, California. Don't get it twisted up. Splatter City in this bitch. I'm gonna do a GoPro check. I've already hit a lot of bugs on my visor, but now I'm concerned that the GoPro is taking a direct hit. So, let's just stop real quick. Take a look. Is my GoPro free and clear of bugs? This bike's in primo shape. Anybody that wants a piece of Prappy, I'm gonna shove it in here for safekeeping. Let's see how fast we can get going. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! I don't know why I always want to bounce it off the rev limiter. It can't be good. Look at that, a white fire engine. It's pretty cool. Hot fire truck's supposed to be red, like traditionally. So let me tell you why I'm not jumping on an airplane and Prappy the Clown and Mizziel are. I push my luck all the time, you guys see it. And I'm not saying skydiving is like a dangerous thing to do. I'm sure it's way safer than what I'm doing right now. I don't know, I kind of pick my battles, right? I brought it up to my wife when I found out about this event, and I could tell she wasn't going to be all that comfortable with me jumping out of the airplane. Even though she didn't give me a hard no, I know better. My wife lets me do pretty much whatever I want whenever I want to do it. I felt like this was going to give me a little bit of pushbacks, so I kind of left this one alone. You guys that have been in long relationships and are married, you get it. On my way, Chris. I think there's a cop up there, and I don't want to go by him because I discovered yesterday that my plates expired. I have a lot of vehicles, so I get these DMV letters all the time. I just open them up and pay them. I don't really pay attention to what's paid up and what's not. I just pay everything that comes in the mail. Something must have got lost in the mail, or I don't know. Either way, the registration of this bike has lapsed, and it's Sunday, so there's nothing I can do about it. If I get pulled over, you know, who knows what'll happen. They could tow the bike. I can get in a lot of trouble. Honestly, I probably should have rode the Triumph today. Damn it. Come on, motorcyclists. What the hell's happening here, dude? His face tore. Poor Prappy. He needs some stitches. Dude, I really want some Burger King. Burger King sounds so good. We haven't eaten yet. The Clown either. Remember when Prappy used to ride wheelies? He's not doing it anymore. I think he's scared of them. Did you see that apple? Huh. And there's a frog. What? This is cool. Oh. I know the GoPro makes that shit look like it's not a big deal, but that kind of was a big deal. I had to back off the throttle. That's not fun. It's messing with my flow. I don't know where to go. Is it this way for real? We should make sure. Oh, Prappy's about to get fucking roosted and he don't even know it. All right, Skydive Paris. All right, Prappy Clown, we made it. Skydive Paris. You ready? Dude, we're gonna find out today if clowns fly. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to jump out of the plane today. Bummer, man. I know it. I know it. They just don't like clowns here. So we're just gonna give your ticket to Dan here. What up? How you doing, Dan?
Good.
Good to see you again, sir. You ready to take Brappy's spot?
I am. Sorry, Braps.
If you want, you can punch him in the mouth. You don't mind. You ready?
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully my chute opens.
All right. Well, why don't you go jump out of the airplane? We'll talk afterwards.
Mom and Dad, if I don't make it, I love you. Here's Dan.
Woo! You took his spot, you got a free jump. You should be ashamed of yourself, but was it worth it?
It was so worth it. So crazy. I don't even have the words to describe watching the earth just come at you, and then the chute opens and you're just kind of floating there for the rest of the way down. It was unreal. I'm gonna do it again.
You coming back?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What do you think?
Maybe he's gonna jump with me next time.
Aw, clowns just don't have any fun. All right, I'm gonna have to do a little voiceover to end this one. We couldn't get my bike to start, unfortunately, so we had to call a tow truck, which is probably the smart thing to do considering we had a few drinks and the registration had lapsed on my GSXR, which I assure you is taken care of at this point. Huge thanks to Michelle and Jerrod from the Flow State inviting us out, showing us a good time. Michelle's trying to become certified and she has a special code for Skydive Paris. If you guys are interested in skydiving, use her code. It helps her out a lot. Another big thanks goes to Skydive Paris. It's a cool operation out there. Even if you're not into skydiving, I do encourage you to go check that place out. It's a big one-stop shop with a pool, bar, restaurant, indoor sky. Yeah, man. Airplanes. Pretty cool eating a sandwich, watching airplanes land and take off while people jump out of them. It was definitely a good time, and I'll definitely be back. That place was awesome. Huge shout out to all the patrons of the channel. You know who you are. Love each and every one of you. But you already know that. I tell you all the time. Check out my website at suburbandelinquent.com. Get all the latest and greatest. Huge shout out to the channel partners. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Chaparral Motorsports, law offices of Henry Haddad, Voss Helmets, and LUIMOTO. Remember, those companies can spend their ad dollars any way they choose. They choose to back Suburban Delinquent. If you're in the market for any of their services or products, all I ask is that you consider them first. I want to remind you guys that I have a second channel, all dirt bike stuff over there. Lots of crashing and fails, some successes. Anyway, it's a good time. I encourage you to go check that channel out.